normally start by now. Here it is. Good morning. This is Deborah and we are coming to you from Unity Spiritual Center of Sachse, where Kim Andrews is our wonderful spiritual leader. You can tune in 1 hour for her always great Sunday service with music and laughter and always a very significant message. So in the meantime, this is us here for our Sacred Journeys meditation time together. And it's an invitation to take a time apart. And what's really up for me this week, and has been confirmed by at least one other person, is the fact that we're dealing with so much right now. It's not just the virus. Our lives have gone on, we're having other experiences, there are people we're worried about, there's concerns, there's all those normal life concerns going on. And for many of us, it seems to come to even more of an emotional head right now with the backdrop of the additional things going on with the virus. And so what I encourage you to remember is just that when you sit down and meditate, you know, it's not about putting on your refined air for God or something of that nature, or feeling like you have to present your best self as you sit to be in the presence. Quite the opposite. It's bringing wherever you're experiencing at that time to this meditation and knowing that lifting, that presence we always want to feel is what we're here for. This is the course correction to bring us back into that place where we know and feel the truth. And so personally, I'm feeling those things. So I just find it helpful to bring wherever I am in, because I think there may be other people experiencing that same thing, or that they'll remember it when they are. So let's just take this time together to just take some nice deep breaths and just affirm that we're here with the intention of knowing that we can lift and shift and have a new perspective. So all that we have to do in this moment, regardless of anything else going on in our lives, all we have to do is sit in this chair and get comfortable and take some nice deep breaths. That's all we need to do. And as you breathe in, once again, we're just acknowledging that that's the breath of life, right there available to us. Don't have to figure out how to use it. Our bodies know. We are wired to be alive and vibrant. Feel your throat relax. Tension as you breathe out. And just as you are breathing out, just imagine that you are putting from you the stresses of the day, the week, whatever you're feeling, that are unlike that energy you wish to be feeling and experiencing. Let's just set it aside for a time. We'll get back to it as we need to, but with a different perspective. So let's just breathe out. Breathing in that light, clear, clean energy. Breathing out, setting aside, taking out the trash. And after a few deep breaths, let's imagine ourselves in that cool, clean, white room, unfettered by all of the thoughts and busyness and concerns. This is just a neutral space. And all I see in this space is a table to set down your burdens. Doesn't mean you're being irresponsible. It's you're setting things aside. If you need them later, they'll be there. If you really truly need them, but transformed and cleansed for you. So right now, let's just set things down and trust. It might be comical, as you're pulling things out of your pockets, just everything that you have concerns over. See yourself lifting this burden from your heart and setting it on this table. If you need to picture the table as cushioned, that's holding your precious thoughts and cares, whatever you need to imagine for your comfort level. Emptying your pockets, not just to the big things, but all the little nagging things. This voice, that person, this concern, doesn't matter what it is, big or small, in your current perception, but let's just place it all in the care of this table, which is a neutral but treasuring spot. It's a safe place to set things down. Picture yourself now standing tall in this white room where nothing is bombarding you. There's no additional voices. There is just peace. There's just a space where you are safe. This is a retreat space, a place to catch your breath. We affirm that not only is it neutral and transforming, but the more you breathe and relax and feel your own presence in this place, the more you feel a tug and an invitation to something even bigger and better and brighter. So perhaps you see a door leading into a beautiful space. Now, I may see something different from what you see, so follow where your gut and your heart are taking you. Okay, it may be a beautiful pool under a shaded tree. It may be a beach. It may be a meadow. I may describe something that I am seeing, but feel free to explore that or something else. Honor what your gut and your heart, where is that taking you that is a place of comfort and lifting for you in this time? Listen to that gut. First of all, let's just put your hand on your solar plexus, either physically or emotionally. Okay? This space right there, it's like a warehouse in a way. That gut feeling, it's this place where you first kind of get hit with emotion, okay? Sometimes it's this lovely feeling, and sometimes it's where that heavy kick in the gut feeling happens, okay? And what we're saying in this time is we don't have to stay in that place. What we're going to do is we're going to sort and process what's in there. And the way we're going to do that is by bringing our conscious awareness to a higher perspective where this will naturally know where to go, where to be, and we're going to get some clarity on whatever that is that needs to be processed. So we're honoring its presence, we're acknowledging it's there, but we're going to give it an opportunity. We're going to give it a safe place to transform. And I'm feeling also the throat. Okay, your throat is, it's self-expression, but we also hold back. We feel that lump in our throat when there's so much that we're feeling that we don't know quite what to do with it. We don't know how to express it. We maybe don't know how to feel or quite how to process. Just for a while, it may feel backed up. Even if you're very spiritually apt, there are those moments where you may feel kind of a pileup in the path, where there's just a little bit too much going on. Okay, so we're just going to acknowledge that feeling. You might put your hand on your throat or just acknowledge whatever you're feeling there at this time. Be kind to yourself. And we're acknowledging that even though all of this may feel overwhelming in this moment, we are also affirming that we have all we need to go higher, to release this feeling, and to come to a place of peace. And first, there is hope, right? Remember those steps we went through one time? First, there is that hope, and there is the acknowledgement that we have all we need to get there. If you feel so inclined, place your hand on your heart. Again, another place where we're processing so much energy. If you do chakra work, you understand that there's so many different centers that are trying to line up and process all this energy you're feeling. So let's just say that we know this heart. Oh, you're on the path. You want to feel great as much of the time as you can, if not all of the time. But we're here to spiritual practice, so do not beat yourself up if you feel less than perfect or less than aligned. This is the course correction. This is why we practice meditation. It's the course correction. Remembering who we are, remembering what we have at our disposal, what we have at our fingertips to heal and to grow, right? So anywhere else you feel so inclined, remember, you have that inspiration, you have that, let's just know in this moment, you are opening your crown, okay? For any you may not know, that's the very top of your head, okay? And what we're acknowledging here is that there is a higher power. There is a higher you. There's a higher we that seeks to inspire, that seeks to lift. And the moment we open that door, even a crack, that light pours in, and we do that now. And we affirm that right here and right now, there are ones who would guide and lift us and just pour that love and support into us. That highest self that does know the truth, that knows that whatever we're experiencing is temporary. One line in our story. And then feel on your forehead that connection to that all. That we are saying we are open to that inspiration. We are choosing to connect with something bigger and greater than we are by ourselves. We choose to become a part of that. We already are, of course, but we're acknowledging that and calling in that experience. Feel your face relax. Your ears, your eyes, your nose, your throat. And again, that center of expression, connecting with all of that which comes from above, but from within as well. And as we do this alignment, that's when we begin to feel that all of that we at first seem to feel to need to reach outside of ourselves for is always present within. And as we align, we acknowledge and get wired back the way we need to be. Acknowledging that connection. Feel it, this energy of lifting, moving through your body now. Your shoulders relax. If you need to move them and drop them, it's okay. Feel your chest opening up. Relaxing, trusting. Right here, right now, you are perfectly safe. In this moment of the now, feel You are breathing in, you are breathing out. You have all that you need in this moment. And again to the solar plexus. Only this time, see the difference of how you're already beginning to let go of all those big old boxes of stuff that you were processing. That they're beginning to disperse and go wherever they need to go. You don't have to figure it out right now. It's the beauty of this time apart. Just acknowledge that it's being processed as it needs to be. And as you breathe, feel your heart in alignment with that truth. Feel your gut saying, instead of that, what I'm going to feel in this moment is all of the energy coming through me, going to where it needs to go. There is light, there is healing power, even now, jetting its way to wherever it needs to be in my body, lifting, reminding my cells how to be in alignment with health and truth, with prosperity, with divine guidance, with that energy that is love and comfort and support and friendship. But even now I feel the truth. You may feel bubbles. You may feel just senses of release coming. And just let it be, let it be. You know the song. Okay, and feel that energy pour down through your shoulders, through your arms, through your hands. Spiritually, physically, you are letting go and allowing. It does not feel instinctive sometimes. But what if we just say, whatever this change is, I am on a path that is bringing me higher. I know how to point myself in the right direction. And I just take a step. Sometimes the step is just pointing yourself in the right direction. I allow that knowledge that goodness prevails. Fill my heart with hope and a peace, a sense of rightness. And I feel my chest relax further. There is a higher power that rejoices in your choice to be right here and right now. And now allow that energy to sink further so that it's below your gut, into your abdomen. This is a place we hold a lot of old hurts, resentments, things we need to forgive, both in others and in ourselves. And just allow there to be this presence that just wraps and enfolds this place. And this is a long-term thing. What I mean by that is, as you surround it with love and acceptance of whatever is there, know that it may just be held for a while. It's like soaking in and letting things come loose as they will, in a healthy, perfect timing to be resolved. You don't have to know how or why in this moment. This moment is about just pouring in the acknowledgement, saying to yourself, I accept all that you are. All that you've done has brought you to this moment. even all of those hurts that will resolve. Remember, it said that a happy outcome is assured. So how many movies have we sat through just because we knew there would be a happy ending? So think about that with this. No matter just the impossible things that seem to be happening, remember, it will all come to pass. It will all resolve with a celebration at the end. If we know that, then we learn to dance and celebrate along the way. So let's just breathe in the knowledge that even despite any appearances in earthly vision, right here and right now, the whole book, every bit of the story, every bit of the saga is a hero's journey that resolves with victory. So we have victory in this moment. Allow yourself to feel the gratitude for the tools we have, for the fact that we have each other, to lift and support, to remind each other. Sometimes you'll be the teacher, and sometimes you'll be the student, and sometimes you will hop back and forth, and that's as it's meant to be. Exactly as it's meant to be. Because we're on a journey where we wish to go higher. Every step, we wish to go further and deeper in that path. Sometimes I think we feel those tools gather to the point that we are just over brimming with our gratitude and our joy. And then it's as though something unresolved says, okay, you've got all this energy, zap this one. And it falls in and you go, what happened? I feel like I was so, well, it's come because you have the tools to resolve it now. You do. You really, really do. And as you step into that thing, which maybe has held you for a while in this life, we don't know. As you step into this thing you thought was a hard wall, it suddenly becomes a mist before the bright light that you are. So let's feel that in a moment, and I'm going to take you to one of my favorite places, which is that pool. That gorgeous, gorgeous deep blue pool, that clean, clear water that is healing it and has a consciousness of its own. It invites us to slip into it like a hot tub, but even more comfortable. You feel it consciously blessing you as you sink into it. You feel your physical relax. You feel all tension just seep into the water, which knows how to transform this energy. Oh, just let it soothe you, just like the most incredible hug. And know that that water does more than bless the outside of this physical body. That energy seeps into your being as that light, again lifting and blessing every part that needs the soothing in this time. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just feel that presence, that light zooming. You might see it lift a place that has been feeling stress or pain even. Feel your heart accepting with gratitude that there is a divine energy that is pure and perfect, that loves you. There are ones on this side and beyond that rejoice at the opportunity to love you in a way that you can feel. So you are open to that when you do these meditations and acknowledging their presence makes that connection even stronger. Think of how they would reach out and touch your face and caress your skin and say, "You've got this. You absolutely have got this. And I love you through every bit of it." Let yourself look deep into their eyes. No shame, no avoidance. Nothing but allowing. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to feel and accept their healing. I believe we each have a guide that watches us, that nudges us, that knows us inside and out, and I suspect is inextricably intertwined with that higher self that we are, that is never forgotten. So see the sparkling, brilliant color of those eyes in front of you, pouring that acceptance and that deep love and appreciation for who you are, pouring it into your being, inviting you to remember. See yourself taking their hands, feeling that love and support, feeling that love and support. Breathing a little deeply again so that it goes nice and deep into your solar plexus, into your heart. And let's feel that presence begin to bounce back to them, that we in such gratitude would pour that lifting energy back to this one. That in our gratitude we would fill their cup as well, to overflowing, to empower them to empower more, wherever they choose to spend it, so to speak. That they bless other people, that they bless you again, that you just pour all that you are right back into them. Oh, and you feel, how incredible is it that this inner connection can bless both. That does bless both. And even when you're just in the receptive mode, you are blessing. Think of how incredible you feel when you are able to bless someone else and you feel the gift being received. There are times that that's all you need. You don't need the reciprocation. You are blessed through the giving. If you never are the one that's receiving, how is that one enabled to be blessed through their giving? It's this incredible cycle. We bless each other through the giving and receiving. And don't judge yourself for whichever side you need to be on. It's simply that, as you feel your cup being filled to overflowing, and naturally, with the gratitude, that reciprocal energy just flows. So we feel that. And I think humor always helps. I like to circle back and see that I'm cleansing that place that I think of as my loading dock of emotion in my solar plexus, and just see that it's been cleaned out and scrubbed out, and just through this gentle cleansing energy. Take some deep breaths. Let's sit for a moment in quiet with this one, with those eyes. And as you feel that sense of overflowing, it's so important to open up to guiding words or feelings that come through. So let's just take a moment in quiet. Focus on the color of those eyes. Focus on the feel of those hands. And listen. you have me know? Gently pour your energy to all those things you laid on the table. You don't have to even be in that room in your mind. Just send energy back to that place, knowing it's resolving however it most needs to be for the highest good, and then bring your attention back to this pool and this place. And let's imagine that if anything floats into your mind that has been of a concern, it's as though you're in such a higher place. What if you can say to yourself, what if this is already resolved and I just haven't seen what that looks like? What if it's already on the right path and I just couldn't see? What if I have every tool I need to walk forward with confidence and grace, with good decision-making skills, with great communication, with the confidence of the angels in and through me that I'm a part of? What if this is just an illusion of earth and I'm here to see through it? And where is the love in this? That is my beacon. Where is the love? How do I apply who I am to this situation? And at first it's just your energy. You don't have to untangle everything all at once. Just one thing at a time, just breathing that cool, clean energy. Part of what I was feeling for my own circumstance is just to keep pouring that cool, clean energy into it. Remember, there was that analogy of a bucket that has dirt encrusted on the bottom, and that sometimes our only tool is to just keep pouring that cool, clean, pure water in. And there is a point where it looks a mess because it's all broken up and is coming to the surface. But if we keep pouring that pure energy in, there comes a point where that overflows and washes clean, and there is nothing but the clean, pure energy again. So that's what we're doing. We're saying we don't always know the how. We often don't know so much of what's going on behind the scenes. And our faith is not blind faith, but it's saying we know that there is a divine hand in this, and that is what we choose to align with. We very often cannot control circumstances that seem to fall in our lap, but we can steer the ship, as in choosing our reaction. Sometimes it's an initial knee-jerk gut reaction. That's okay, because that will teach us. One of the thoughts crossing my mind this morning too was, sometimes when we feel that challenge coming up, and we feel pain associated with it, we have a choice. Push it down back in its hole or pull it on out. And in my mind, it takes just as much energy to push it back as it does to pull it out, if not more, on maintenance. So make it count. If it's gonna hurt, well, let's make it count by transforming it into something beautiful, which is the lesson learned. The wisdom, let's milk it for the wisdom that it has for us. What wisdom is it trying to present you? What gift does it bring for you that we have to unwrap? If this were resolved, what would it have told us? What would it have taught us? What is it asking of us that we think we don't have? And what if we do have it? And if we don't think we have it, or we know where to get it, right? In these moments of knowing the truth, of going higher. And often, every week in these meditations, we come to that place where we join our minds with those like minds around the world that know the truth. And we add our energy to them. Well, they are also there for us, praying for us in our time of need, as we pray for them in their time of need. So much is being placed in your spiritual bank account right now, too. So let's see ourselves circling up, okay? And all the good that you feel this morning, and all of the not so good you have felt, bring whatever that is to the circle. See all those lights in those eyes, all those ones around the world, continually praying for the good of all. They're praying for you too. They are praying for you too. Those angels, those guides, those watchers, those people on earth that are praying for peace. They're praying for you and me too. And they want you to dip in when you need to. So join in that energy. Offer what you know. And let your spiritual ears and heart receive what you need to receive from this incredible, unlimited source of good. Think of the incredible minds around the world working on solving issues for the good of all. Think of all those pure hearts, children, grown-ups, people of all ages, who want nothing more than love, radiating that energy out into the world. Think of you now in your highest feelings when you have stood on the mountaintop with your arms held high, knowing the truth for many. That is your true self. Remember him or her. Remember them standing there, feeling the immensity, the vastness of the all at their disposal, at their fingertips. Pour pouring that light through you and from your solar plexus, your truest self. Know that you can step into that being and that experience. Just remember that's who you really are. Whether you're watching from afar or whether you've completed that sense of alignment to that being. Remember. Think of all the many candles lit as symbols of focusing on the truth, of offering that truth to others. All over the world, this is happening right now. One's aligning and wishing you well as you wish them well. You think of a crying child, you know in a second, in a heartbeat, you would scoop them up and hold them. And feel that. Who would you comfort today? It might be someone specific. It might be yourself. And it might be a child in a distant land. And now do a brief check-in in your body for any other stress. Breathe that energy. It is wholeness and peace, prosperity. Prosperity is all good things. It's finances, it's love, it's freedom, it's time, it's an energy. This is unlimited. Remember that view of the world and how even pulling back further the whole solar system. Oh my goodness. There's vastness. There are things science hasn't even touched yet as far as what is out there. There is a vastness of order flowing through you even now. You are not apart from that. You are in a rhythm, whether you know you are or not. But it is easier when we know we are. So we step into that flow. So let's bring up even more calming energy to ourselves. I like to place a hand on my heart and my solar plexus. And let's just do some calming affirmations here. God is, we are, I am love. God is, we are, I am peace. God is, I am, we are, joy. God is, I am, we are, healing. God is, I am, we are, wholeness. God is, I am, we are, kindness. God is, I am, we are, light. is. I am. We are. Ever lifting. I am in the flow of life. I am in the benevolent flow of life. I am in a treasured state, respecting all, loving all, cherishing all. I am in a golden moment where truth is evident. God is. I am. We are truth. Breathe in the breath of God. Breathe in the breath of God and breathe out the love that you are. This is the truth of your being, the light that you are. And right in this moment, you have all that you need. You are love, you are light, you are equipped, and you've got this. So take deeper breaths and bring your awareness to this room and this place. Feel your heart full to overflowing. As you move through that cool space, what you need comes back, but it looks a lot different and it feels different. It has tools with it. Everything you need and nothing you don't. Just pick up what you need. You don't have to consciously know what that is. Just know what you need goes with you. What you don't falls away. And we let it be so. So now as we walk into this brand new day as yet unwritten, we are fortified by the truth of our being. We have every tool we need. We have every treasure we need. And we have joy and delight in the pathway. This is our truth. And we walk in love. Thank you for being here with us today.